Good morning, Vietnam. Let me get my thing open. How come it's still making so much fucking noise on my desk? Let me see something. Promise I'll never. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out which way does this go. Gain. Oh. There we go. That's probably better. That's probably better. Sorry, I was adjusting my microphone because it sounded so noisy, and it's not supposed to. It's hanging from a thing, so it shouldn't sound noisy. But for some reason, it was. Let's see if anybody comes in here. Oh my god, I haven't streamed on this computer in ages. Why am I not signed into my YouTube account? I figured I would come upstairs. If I have to smoke a cigarette, I'll go outside. Oh, I love you so. Oops. Hold on a second. Just gotta close. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Hello, everybody. Oh, shit. I don't have that thing posted. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? How is that possible? How do you like that? That's crazy. I have the, what is it called? Show. What up, Jersey Deep? Mercedes girl. Who else is in here? Sorry, I'm just gonna pop my chat out. Oh my god, it is so much nicer on my fucking desktop. The big screen. Zip. Jersey Deep in the house. Jersey Deep, have you heard from Karina? Has she been trying to blow your phone up? What up, John? Oh, kids were there? Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. We've got funny games. Lee, long time no see. I haven't seen you. That was a pleasant afternoon chat, even though it got a little sad. I went into Delusion Dispellers chat, which I haven't get. Is anybody else's YouTube doing this? Like mine? I heard from Psycho in the last few days. Yeah, she was a little fucking crazy guy. You were JD, okay? Because she called one of you guys JD, and I don't know why my brain don't work sometimes. I didn't realize that it was for you, Jersey Deep JD. So, she would tell us all these crazy stories. But anyway, yeah, I haven't been in Delusion Dispellers lives because my YouTube, like, there's more stuff on my what do you call it, recommended page that I've never seen and that I don't watch than there is stuff that I watch, like channels that I watch, and I don't know why that is lately. So she never showed up in my thing. I haven't seen her. I forgot that she was even here, and then all of a sudden I logged on today and boom, there she was. I was like, oh shit, Delusion Dispeller. I found her videos, and I didn't know she watched mine. I had no idea. But I found her videos actually through, researching narcissist stuff. And I think the Chris Watts case, I think she did a couple. Yeah, Jersey Deep, crazy is a fucking understatement for what that girl is. I was starting to feel bad the other day because I was like, part of me just like thinks in my head, maybe she was just trying to help, and, um, you know, she was concerned, for Brian's kids and whatever. And, but then the other part of me was like, where was this gonna go? She was really a little too much to handle. Yes, Val, she cut her hair today. I was in there for a while. But yeah, she was a little over the top. It was just too much, It's too much. What up, Big Heck? It's too much fucking craziness. I mean, she was just I mean, Rel put it the best way. She was doing too much, and it was becoming overwhelming, and I don't like actively sit here and try to go after people on YouTube. It just doesn't I just don't do that. Say hi to me, baby. Hey, Gladys. Gladys Kravitz is in the house. Gladys. Marsha, I didn't know you were here. Marsha. Marsha. Is there ever too much crazy, though? I don't know, girl. I mean, on here, anything's possible. You know what I mean? She was, like, doing too much shit. Like, there was, like, that she was saying too many crazy things and, I'm going to go after this one and that one. Blah, blah, blah. And it was like, dude, I don't like, I don't seek revenge on people. As long as somebody leaves me alone, I'm cool. You know how many people I've fought with on here and then now we're cool because like I don't. I mean, certain people here I will never be cool with, but I could also just fucking avoid them, right? Oh, hey, Moonchild Pink. I haven't checked my email. I gotta look at it. I will definitely check that out though. Thought it was funny, but I was like, it was just getting overwhelmed. Hey, sweet Melissa, how you doing, girl? Long time no see. Who did I see in comments yesterday? Oh, I was. You ever find somebody from like our community under other comments somewhere, like totally unrelated? I found what was it? Winky Whispers. I was watching this crazy what is that channel? Hold on a second. I gotta think of what this channel's name is. Something like Real Life. Is that what it is? Or Real Stories or something? They do all different documentaries, but the one I watched yesterday was this poor, oh my God, it was so sad. This boy, these two boys, the father killed the mom, their mom, the stepdad. He was a stepdad, and the little sister who was 6 years old. And it was like this crazy story. And I found him a ducky. Who's that? I never heard of that person on a coronavirus press conference. That's so funny. Yeah, so I see Winky Whispers in the comments. I was like, hey, I know her. But yeah, it's weird. There was another thing. What else did I watch on there? I just watched something pretty cool. Hold on a second. Let me think for a second. It was on that channel. Ugh. I hate when this happens. I was just gonna tell you guys. I had it in my head, and then I totally fucking forgot what it was. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Carla's live. Carla's live. Yay. So, I've been kind of just staying out of everybody's chats lately because I can't take the fucking fighting anymore. I can't. It's starting to like wear on me. Let me see what video it was. Oh my God, I clicked on so many videos. I might never find it. Hold on. I hope you had you too. We only have one life. Winky is having a hard time. Aw, are you serious, Val? That's so sad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this corona thing, it's just getting so fucking old. I feel like a wreck. I don't get dressed. I'm in like pajamas all the time. Like, it's like when you're busy, all you want to do is sit home and relax. And then after like a month or so, you're just kind of like, all right, I'm over this. Like, can we get back to real life? What the fuck was I watching yesterday? Hold on. I was going to tell you guys about this. Oh, all right. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of this guy. His name's Sam Vaknin. He's a he's a self-proclaimed narcissist, sociopath, psychopath is it? I don't know. But he does videos. He has a channel here and he's pretty successful. I think he has like I don't know, 20,000 let me see. Let's see how many subscribers. So this filmmaker followed him and he's such a dick this guy. Hold on, Sam Vaknin. Yeah, he has 9. Oh wow, he's not even at 100,000. I thought he would have had more than that. The guy's a douchebag. I never liked him. I never cared. It's called "Am I a Psychopath?" Psychology documentary. He's such an asshole. I never cared for his videos because I don't know. He says he's a narcissist, and like I don't believe in watching narcissist videos because they're probably lying and manipulating you. So why would a narcissist get up? Well, there's a variety of reasons why they would get up on a whatever on their own live and talk and make videos because they want everybody to fucking worship them and follow them. But I don't know. I'm so afraid. My son and I are really sick. I hope we don't have. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, Peanut. Could you go get tested where you are? Winky has. Oh no. Mercedes, girl, that's terrible. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Cynthia. I'm very skeptical of him and like I don't know, after watching a kind of few of his videos back in the day, I got this bullshitty vibe. But he was like this filmmaker was following him around and they were trying to actually like find out if he really was a narcissist. Like did he really get tested? Has he ever been formally diagnosed or is he just diagnosing himself? Oh wow. Good luck, Peanut. I hope everything's okay. I hope you guys are just dealing with something else. Uh, but the guy's he was such an asshole. Let me see if I can find this. It was kind of funny, so it's something interesting to watch if you're sick of just watching people in our community fighting with one another. That seems to be all that's fucking on nowadays. Everybody screaming at each other. It's getting old. It's getting old. The other day, I was just kind of like at a point where it's like I throw my hands up. I don't know what to do anymore. There's nothing I could do. You can't fucking win in this place. Let me see if this shows up. Sam Vaknin. I am a self-proclaimed narcissist. That's how he talks. Such a douche, the guy. I just like, I don't know. I got that douchey vibe from him when I started watching his videos, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm good on this guy. I think I'm good on it. All right, I'll paste his this video in the chat because it's kind of funny. Ugh. Has any of you guys ever tried Truvia? That's sugar. Substitute, whatever the fuck it is. Ugh, why didn't it fucking copy? Thank you, Sam Vaknin. You fucking broke my computer. Hold on a second. I got that actor vibe, yeah. He's just an asshole, the guy. I don't think there's any other good way to put it. He's just a fucking nasty bastard. Like, that's what it really comes down to. Oh, there we go. Now it pasted 3 times in my chat. Hold on a second. Yeah, check this out. If you've ever seen him, check it out. Because it's pretty funny. He was such an asshole to the filmmaker. He's like being verbally abusive to this poor guy. It's like, what the fuck? We went from hating Watts to hating each other pretty much. You know, you're right. That's what it is. You like the Truvia. See, it tastes good at first. I don't like the aftertaste. But I ran out of sugar. My stomach was bothering me, so I'm drinking peppermint tea. I started getting mouthy. That's the thing, Z-Hounds. Like, people could push you to the point of, like, you know, you turn into an asshole because people are being assholes, you know, assholes to you, or just assholes in general. I'll be honest, I was surprised. Yeah, Cynthia. Well, she tried to play that. Did you watch? Are you talking about the Sam Vaknin thing? Because if you are, I think that's what you're talking about. I hate Watts less, which is weird. Feels weird. I don't know. I think I have rebellion issues or something. You know, Cynthia, I guess I kind of feel you. I kind of feel you in a little bit of a way. Val, I use Splenda too. I use it in my coffee, but I was making tea and I really don't like the way it tastes in tea. Like, I got used to it in coffee because I was trying to cut sugar down. So I was using it in my coffee so that I wasn't drinking sugar every morning. And then I got used to it. But in tea, I still don't like the way it feels. Prayers for the family of YouTube creator Steve Cash. He did the cute talking kitty cat videos. He committed suicide this week. Oh my God, that's so sad. Aw. What happened? Oh my God, that's sad. That's terrible. Holy shit. Why would he do such a thing? Mercedes girls 7-3. Hey Marianne, how you doing, girl? Down in the south. How is it down south? I heard they're starting to open up a lot more places. Not here. The freaking New York's always the last to do everything. Well, actually, we're usually the first to do everything. We're second. It's scary and hard for a lot of people. This is traumatic. Yeah, it is. It's very... Monk fruit. Never heard of that one. I know people say put tea, honey, and all that. And I just didn't have sugar in my house, so I used the Truvia. And I just like, there's some weird aftertaste. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. The only way I can use it in tea is to use some regular sugar with it. So I'm kind of... That's actually pretty smart, Sarah. Yeah. Depression. Wow. You never know when people are depressed. You really just don't know. There was this guy I heard of from my, from my school. It was like 2 years ago, committed suicide. And I was like shocked. Because he was like a nice guy. He was always, every time you saw this guy, he was smiling. He was always so friendly. He always made sure to say hello to, to like everybody. And to hear that he committed suicide was just shocking to me. He like, what did he do? It was really tragic too. He took some kind of like mini barbecue. I don't know if it was like a barbecue or gas propane something. And he sat in his car with it until it like all the air in his car filled up, like with what do you call it? Carbon monoxide. I think he burned a little barbecue. I remember something with a little barbecue, one of those little portable ones. And I was like, oh my God, like, can you imagine that? I can't even fucking imagine. I never understood that feeling of just not wanting to be alive. Like, I've gotten depressed, but I've never gotten like that to the point, hey, Ben, I've never understood how that feels. I had a friend when I was younger. I was like, how old was I? I was in like seventh or eighth grade. I think it was like more eighth grade. I think it was in eighth grade. I had this friend and she was my best friend. Thank you, Val. She was my best friend for my whole entire life. Okay. I grew up with her almost before we even went to kindergarten. And all of a sudden one day I get a phone call from another one of our friends and she's telling me that the girl tried taking pills and they rushed her to the hospital. She had to get her stomach pumped. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like 14 at the time. So, like, and I was like an immature 14 in a sense. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, I couldn't understand it. I just didn't understand what the fuck, why she would do that. And then it was like suicide attempt. And it was more like those ones that are, it was more like a cry for help, I guess, in a sense. But at 14 years old to try to understand that girl and like what she was going through, because when I tell you guys, there was not one sign of all the friends I had. She probably would have been the last one that I would ever suspect would do this shit. And then like once she did it, I don't know, that was like a hard time in my life, being that young and having to deal with that and going to the visit her in the hospital. I guess in a sense I was probably a little bit more mature than my age, because like I used to go and just ride and hang out with her mom at the kitchen table because I felt bad for her mom. She had 5 kids. The dad left, and it was hard. It was hard enough. She was like a zombie. So I used to go over there and hang out with her and hang out with the kids. And but she went through this for years, from like 14 all the way through high school. She was in and out of, mental institutions, and the way it came on, it was just the fucking craziest thing, because I just never, this girl was popular. I mean, she was friends with everybody. She got fucking straight A's. She was always like the teacher's pet whenever we were like in class together. The teachers loved her. Like, I couldn't understand it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, she never talked about anything like that to me. Nothing. Never would have thought she would have been that type of person. She was cutting. I didn't even know what that shit was at the time. I was like, why? I didn't understand it. I remember she showed me her arms and there was just lines and lines. And I never saw that before in my life, And it was shocking. It was really fucking hard thing to deal with at that age, because I didn't understand it. I was like, I had a pretty like ideal childhood, so I didn't go through anything crazy or traumatic. It was pretty good, my childhood. So I mean, yeah, my dad drank and everything like that, but we didn't have like anything horrible happen to us, and so to know that she was going through all that and keeping it inside, it was fucked up at that age. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why do you do this? Yeah, absolutely, Marianne. Reach out to somebody, and what a terrible way to end somebody's life, somebody that you love. Somebody told me today that I think it was one of their siblings committed suicide, and I was like, oh my God, that's like horrible. I had severe depression episodes, but didn't like to take medication regularly. She explained how it would come on for her, and it finally made sense to me. Yeah, I never understood what brought this on for this girl. Like, it just literally seemed to come out of nowhere. And I look back and I wonder, like, if there was signs I missed, But at 14 years old, my brain just didn't have the capacity to understand why somebody would do that or want to do that. And I still, I still don't, but I've never been depressed. Now that I've gone through, I mean, probably like the worst time in my life when I was probably depressed was after, my dad, it was just after 3 really crazy years where like fucking really crazy shit happened. It was first this whole situation with my family, my cousins, and 15 years ago this was. That like fucked me up probably more than anything. And then um what happened after that? Then my dad got sick and my dad passed away the next year. And then the year after that, one of my best friends passed away. And so it was like, I just like went down, down. I had never been like that before. I never felt like that before. I never understood depression. I never got it. But when I went through it myself, then I understood it. But I didn't take medication or anything. So I don't know if I know there's varying degrees of depression. So, I wasn't depressed to the point where I wanted to end my life, but I was depressed to the point where like I didn't want to, like I lost all my motivation. I didn't want to talk to people. I just wanted to like isolate myself in my room and watch TV until my brain would finally just shut off and I'd go to sleep. I got a story about how my sister bullied me as a child, 6 years older than me. That's terrible, Mojo. What happened? Hmm. It's absolutely terrible. Sadly, in the U.S., we don't take illness from the neck up as serious. Yeah, CK Warhol. Amen to that. We really don't. There's such a stigma attached to depression. And I remember, if any of you guys watched my grief videos, like my mom went through, I guess, a depression at, you know, probably like the last, I don't know, 5, maybe even more years of her life. And people don't understand it. That's why I got in that fight with my aunts. And then, like, that set everything off because it was just like, they didn't fucking get it. They, like, did not want to admit that she was depressed for some reason. It was almost like them admitting that was admitting that something was wrong with her. Or, you know what I'm saying? Even my mom, too. I had tried and tried and tried relentlessly to get her to go to see a therapist. Ben, I don't know. I just talked to her. She probably doesn't know I'm live right now, or she might be, I don't know, she might be sleeping. Um, Hold on. Oh, interesting. Oh, I won the Log Off Boo Boo Award. Well, tough shit, Jenny Jen Jen. I'm not logging off. Um, anyway, I don't know. It was really hard to try to get other people to understand because you could, like I said, there's have your vitamin D checked. Yes, Pamela, I'm always vitamin D deficient. I have to take 2,000, whatever it is, IU, whatever the fuck they're called, 2,000 a day. Um, yeah, Ben, she's fine. I talked to her. That whole mess was discussed. Which one, Debbie? The one Laura's, or are you talking about something else? Oh, okay, Jules, I'll check that out. Yeah, no, that hey Sarah, my best friend committed while on the phone with me back in 1996, once before, and since I still have a hard time with it. Oh my god, that is terrible. Sorry to hear that, Sarah. That had to be pretty rough. Her husband was killed in a random drive-by. Oh my god. Yeah, well, Sarah, that's kind of like my mom was depressed for my dad passing away, and then just when she was starting to get better, and starting to like lift up and start to live a little bit more, my brother met fucking his wife, and then that whole thing happened, and that sent her just like plummeting back down into this depression. And I guess my aunts and people didn't want to call it depression because it didn't look like the way it looks on TV where somebody's fucking laying in their room, it with mascara running down their faces crying all day. Like, that's not depression. She got up and went to work and she functioned every day, but she just was fucking not happy. She was miserable about it. And it was horrible. It was fucking horrible. So, but my aunts did not want to believe it. They like, or I don't know if it wasn't that they didn't want to believe it. They just didn't think maybe it was as bad as it was. She was able to hide it, and that's another thing that people do. They could go through periods. When you're depressed, it'll wax and wane, especially for that period of time. Like it'll wax and wane. You'll go through good periods and then you'll go down again. Something will happen and you'll be down again. And so it's, hey, Ellie. Hey, Ellie, did you call me? I got your text. I don't know if you called me or texted me the next day. But hey, Donna. But that's people, right? She was probably exactly, Beth. She was going through the motions of life. Like she was waking up every day, she was going to work, and she was doing her thing. The things that needed to be done. But she was crying. I mean, for my aunt to even deny it just blows my mind, because we had sat on the phone so many fucking times and discussed it. And then people, they worked in the same job. One of them worked in one building, one of them worked in another building, and right next to each other. And like people would ask my aunt, like, why is Carol crying at her desk all day? Like, what's going on? And it had to do with my brother. It was like she was so fucking depressed over that shit. But she would not talk to somebody. I mean, I even went as far as like reaching out to, what I would do is I would reach out to like a therapist or a psychiatrist or whatever, and I would type them a letter, and then I would put my mom's phone number on it so that they would call her back. But she would be like, why are all these people calling me? I'm like, Mom, because I know you're not going to do it for yourself, so if I do it, maybe it'll be bad. I mean, I went to like lengths of offering to go with her, to having crying with her about it. I mean, it was rough. The last couple of years of her life were just rough. It was very, very rough. Hey, Beefers, you didn't get a notification, but I was diagnosed with severe depression. Aw, Marianne, that's hard. Very hard. I saw my mom. I watched what she went through. Oh, Ben, there's Tiffany. I watched what my mom went through, and it wasn't an easy thing to watch, because when somebody's depressed and you're like trying to help them, and then they're so resistant and there's nothing you could do. Like you can't change the situation. It's very frustrating. It's hard. I did my high school paper on suicide. This was 1992. I've been depressed forever. Ben, I know a lot of people are. I mean, there's so many people that deal with it and they don't talk about it. And I got to give you props, Ben, for talking about it on here, because I know you have discussed it. And I think that's really cool that you do, actually. Like, she's never diagnosed with depression, but I just know that she wasn't in her normal state. If I didn't have depression before all that, I got depression too. It was a very rough time. Yeah, Sarah, that'll fuck you up for sure. I mean, I went through that with just losing my friend, unexpectedly, after kind of having an argument with him. Like my last words with him were not words I would have wanted to say if I knew they were going to be my last ones. But fucked me up for a while. It really did. Sorry to hear that, hon. Struggled with depression for many years. I've been keeping it in check. I mean, I went to a doctor who subscribed Zoloft, but I just never took it. I was like, I don't want to alter my brain chemistry. Like, I could get through this. I mean, anxiety is something I dealt with my whole entire life, and I took medication for it for maybe like a month or two after my dad died. And then that was it. I was like, I mean, not after my dad died, after my friend passed away. I got Xanax, and I took like maybe 2 months, I think. And then I was just like, this isn't helping me. Like, it's not getting rid of, it's like putting a Band-Aid over the boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting rid of the symptoms, but like, what's causing the anxiety? That's what I need to find out. And I need to get rid of that. After losing my brother, I zoned out for 3 years and was not medicated. One day I snapped out of it and told the mister, I don't know where I've been, but I feel Z-Hounds, I know exactly what you're kind of talking about, because I think after my mom died, the first 2 years, I was fucking numb, like zoned out, just in my own world. It was, I don't even remember the after as good as, the before, because I was so fucking zoned out all the time. My brother and his best friend had a fight right before my brother was murdered. He was a mess. Aw, that's terrible. And I'm sorry to hear about your brother, Anita. I didn't know your brother was murdered. That's like, holy shit, man. Yeah, Ben, you could definitely help people sharing that. Men especially, because like I feel like, for women it's one thing, but I feel like men probably have a harder time talking about it because they're supposed to be men and they're not supposed to have feelings. And I'm not saying that. I'm just stereotyping, but that's how people feel, and that's not true. Anybody could go through depression. Well, butane works for me too. Anxiety could be caused by triggers. I was on Paxil. It was horrible. Made me cry all the time. Zoloft just pissed me off, and Wellbutrin works for me. See, that's crazy. You have to go through so many different medications to see exactly which one works for you, too. Which was another thing I didn't want to get involved in. Oh. I get panic attacks when I'm ill. It's awful. Yeah, Mojo. I remember my first really bad anxiety attack. I was in like the 8th grade, and all these girls were fighting. I remember it was like this whole group was like fighting with this other group of girls, and it was like my friends versus like my old friends, kind of, and it was like crazy every week at school. And I don't know if that gave me the anxiety, but I remember I was trying to fall asleep one night and I just could not breathe. I felt like I couldn't get in enough air. Like I would take a deep breath and I couldn't breathe. Like I just couldn't. And then I was trying to fall asleep and I'm so focused on my breathing that it's making it worse. And I was crying. I finally woke my mom up, and because I had no idea what was happening. I'd never had that before, like that bad. Like I'd have nervous feeling before, but I never got like the anxiety part where you can't breathe and shit. And my mom gave me a brown paper bag. I'm like, like what the fuck is this supposed to do? Um, I don't know. I don't know if it helped, but it was horrible. I remember why did I start crying? This is actually kind of funny. The fucking Tony Braxton song came on, and it was like the song Breathe Again. She's like, and I shall never breathe again. I was like, I'm not gonna breathe either. I was like, couldn't even breathe. It was so scary. I'm having that issue now. Well, Muppets and Manilow, the way it was explained to me is that if you breathe into a brown paper bag, you don't even have to do that. When you get anxiety, your oxygen levels go down a little bit or something. Something goes down. And so the reason they tell you to breathe into a paper bag or even put a blanket over your head, it's to like you're rebreathing in your own air, exhaled something. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have tried to explain that. I don't know if it's oxygen or whatever. It makes your oxygen level go back up, I guess, in a sense, because you're rebreathing it in. I don't know. Yeah, it's very fucking scary though. It's a very scary feeling. Control your breathing. Something somebody taught me and it actually works. I don't even know where I heard this, but it was to like if you're starting to feel like an anxiety attack coming on, to start like pick your senses, right, and look around the room and try to find like something you could see, something you could hear, something you could smell, something you could taste, and something you could touch. And it's kind of to like refocus your brain so you're not sitting there worrying about all the other things going on with your body and the nervousness and all that shit. I've had a couple of panic attacks since COVID started. Sarah, how are you feeling? Because I know you're dealing with a lot more, so you poor thing. It does work, I guess, the breathing thing. I don't know. I mean, oh my God, Pamela, I want one of those so bad. Oh, I swear to God, Pamela, I was at the dentist one day, and when they do the x-rays and they put that heavy thing on you, whatever, that like bib thing, so you don't get the radiation. Oh, it was so good. That's what it is, CO2 levels. Thank you, Didi Duggan. Um, I was like, I oh every time. It's the only part I like about going to the dentist is getting that thing on me. I'm like, it feels so good. I don't know what it is. It just feels good to have like this heavy blanket on you. But now they sell them. I might get one. I wanted to ask somebody too. How do they like that? I don't know why. It feels so nice. It's so weird. It's such a weird thing, but I've seen them at Target, at Walmart. They were actually on clearance at Target recently, but I'm like afraid to buy anything with material on it because I'm like, am I gonna be bringing COVID home in the material? Like, what the fuck? Okay, you can retract your email. I wrote it down. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't want anybody to get any emails. And yeah, somebody brought up just to get off this like depression talk because I'm sure it's depressing. Uh, they help with restless legs. Oh, that's actually good. Pugs, you're like my husband. My husband loves going to the dentist. I am like, I have dental phobia. It's a real thing. I am terrified, obviously. No. But like I get really bad anxiety when I have to go. I don't know what it is. I never like the dentist. I just fucking I get like I cry. I get fucked up. I've been better about it now. I think after my mom died, I was like, okay, if my mom could go through all that shit, I should be able to go to the dentist and get a fucking cleaning, right? Or get a root canal. The heavy blanket is awesome because it's like someone hugging you. Hi, Natalie. Yeah, I would imagine that would actually probably make you feel good. The only thing that scares me about those things is like, what if somebody has a baby and the baby gets caught under it? Oh my God. I don't even want to think about that. Or not even like a baby, like, like a younger kid, or I don't know. It just scares me. I had to put my dentist work on hold. Yep, a lot of people have had a. Um, somebody brought up the polls. Um, with that whole thing that happened the other night. Um, God, that was really fucked up, man. I mean, it's one thing to not care for somebody and like not want to not side with them and not like them, but to take somebody's fucking content and mock it and sit there and like basically steal it, that's like really fucked up. I mean, that's like a new level of low for those people. I don't care who it is. I would never fucking take somebody's whole entire content and fucking use it on my channel and ruin their fucking life. Especially someone who's made it clear to every single one of their subscribers that their fucking channel is part of their income and it's money that they kind of depend on. And, whether you fucking, like it or not, some people do depend on it. So, I mean, it's just fucked up to do that to somebody. I was pretty fucking surprised on that one. I'm not gonna lie. And then to do it and your excuse for doing it, you gaslight as a fucking excuse to say that, well, if it was us and she got our stuff, she would do the same thing. To fucking use an assumption as your defense for why you were fucking doing it is even more fucking twisted. Even more twisted. Don't take somebody else's bullshit. Mojo, it was Diane and Wendy. They basically, I don't know, somebody had given them Laura's content basically. She had done all these polls, kind of like make a joke, because we're fucking her and I and everybody else is winning awards every Sunday night apparently. Like tonight I got the log off boo boo award. It's like, how about no? But what do you call it? She was trying to kind of make a joke of it, and they got her. I don't even know how they got the polls and all the results and everything like an hour before she was supposed to go live. And they fucking sat up there and read the whole fucking thing all the way through. And like, I think that's fucking. And then turned around and was like, she's disgusting. And like, got mad at her. It's like, I don't know what the fuck world you're living in where that shit is okay. But no, no. You don't do that. That's like fucking sinking to a new low. Diana Wendy. And they were jerks and they were laughing and they were just being assholes about the whole fucking thing. And it was such a turnoff and it was so disturbing. Exactly, Anita. If you want to do it after the fact, that's fine. I don't care how people, if you like Laura, if you don't like her, that was wrong. Like, they were wrong to do that. They sit there and complain. This is what I don't understand. They sit there and they complain that they're like, well, you guys showed Discord screenshots. And they all say that. They're all like so mad about that. But like, let's go back and really look at things. The first people to ever show somebody else's private chats was Diana Wendy when they showed Laura's Patreon chats, right? They showed those weren't even Patreon. Those weren't even in Patreon. That's like even worse in a sense because it was private messages, between a select few people. So they were probably more private than a Patreon or a Discord because it was only a small group of people. So they showed the first private chats. But because it was Laura's and they hate Laura and everybody that follows them hate her, it was okay. Testicle, I don't know. I didn't hear I just said testicle. I didn't hear all the questions. I didn't hear all of them. And it doesn't even matter. The whole point is like why would they even say them? If they felt that they were so bad, why would they read them on their show and on their panel? I'm sorry, like I just don't agree with that. I don't fucking agree with that at all. And they did. They showed private chats first, and then they got mad at me for showing Discord chats. Because, like, yeah, right, sure, you get mad when it's your shit that's being shown, but you have no problem showing other people's shit. No fucking problem, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to the other women that were in Laura's chats. And, sorry, my nails fucking just had a little file there. It doesn't matter. Laura's privacy apparently doesn't fucking matter. So, well, yeah, Tess, obviously they whatever they could do to get at her, they're gonna do that. They loved it and still said they want to do an acceptance show. Right. So if it was that horrible, why are you doing a fucking whatever? Tawanda, I was nominated as a fat person and most annoying voice. I mean, I understand, but I don't know. It was a joke. I know you guys are feeling sensitive about it and I get it. I understand. You don't want to be, blamed. I totally understand your guys where you're coming from. But to go back, right, two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? All right. So maybe she shouldn't have done that. I mean, I wouldn't have maybe made up some of those categories. But what do you mean you never saw those questions? What questions? I wouldn't have maybe done it every category or picked the same categories, but she put me on there and I don't care. I don't give a shit, because I know it was basically done to fucking fill space in. It doesn't offend me. I know I'm not fat, and Tawanda, you could look at it like that too. Like, you're not a CPS caller. I mean, why she put you guys in there? Probably not the best idea. She probably could have kept you guys off of it, Yeah, Tawanda, there was a fattest something, I don't know. Me and Tiffany, I think, was also on it. And then most annoying voice. I got nominated for that too. Which my voice probably is pretty fucking annoying, so I'm not that offended by it. But I feel like it was just put in there. And here's the thing. Again, everybody's so outraged at her fucking categories, but like, I mean, the other person who's doing this, let's just be honest, their categories aren't that fucking nice either. Me and Tiffany won Liar of the Week. I don't give a fuck because I know I'm not a liar and I don't care what those people think about me. But that's still hurtful to people, to call people their fucking categories aren't all innocent either. Tawanda, yeah, they were on Diane's live, and I think they were. Well, Laura also read them again on her live too. So, um, but the whole point is that well, I think somebody might have played with the ones that were read on Diane and Wendy's. Just saying, because I don't. Because some of the results were a little different. So, I don't know. Just saying. Putting that out there. Somebody should investigate that. I think everyone equally should take a step back and just stop. I'm not proud of anything I've been involved in. Been disillusioned for a while now about it. Yeah, you're right though, Sarah. Seriously, I never heard of. No, Tawanda, they were definitely there. I mean, I heard them. Tiffany's in the chat too. She could tell you she heard them too, and I didn't care. I was like, whatever. You know, it is what it is. She put in a lot of just different creators' names. It wasn't meant to be taken. Whatever. No, the Liar of the Week was on Hybrid Pisces. That was on another panel. That was on another award show. And then this week, I apparently just got a text message that I won the Log Off Boo Boo Award. Oh, me and Tiffany, because, you know, we're the same person. The whole category is actually kind of funny. So it's Tiffany, MM, and TM. So me and Tiffany, apparently, we're the same person. And then Laura, and then Heidi, and then Trisha, not Trish. So they all got separate categories. But me and Tiffany, for some reason, we're looked at as one person, not two separate individuals. I don't know why that is. Like we're fucking Siamese twins or some shit. But yeah, we got voted too. So as one person, the Log Off Boo Boo Award. It's like, okay, bitch. Nobody's fucking logging off. Maybe you need to log off, because if you can't just stay away from people that you don't like, maybe you're the one who needs to log off, boo boo. I don't know. For her to say that about me. Tawanda, but I don't think she was accusing you. It wasn't meant to be. I know that. I mean, she's never said to me that she thinks either one of you ever had anything to do with that. And I get it. Like, that was a bad idea. It was a totally bad idea. But, you know, I think everybody knows that you guys would never do that, you know? So don't worry about it. Nobody thinks you would ever do that. For her, you know, for her to say that, I don't think she even thinks that. Did Marcia White win Miss Personality? I won Mrs. Personality. Did you guys hear her creepy video? She makes some fucking creepy ass videos. Exactly. We only have one life. It was right. It was meant to be a kind of tongue in cheek thing, because to kind of parody the other people who were doing the same exact thing, you know? But I just feel like I don't care either way, whether you like the awards or not. You do not fucking take other people's content. I don't give a fuck. Kate L, does Marcia smoke? I hope not, because she claims she's on oxygen. So, she was putting in each category people that She was putting in each category people that absolutely did not fit. Exactly, like they do on tests. Exactly. Right. She was purposely kind of putting in people that it's obviously not. Like, me and Tiffany obviously aren't going to be the fat asses of the community, you know, and then she put somebody else that's obviously would win that. So, Dee Dee Duggan, I don't know. I don't watch, I can't fucking sit through an entire Jenny Jen live. That shit is not fucking happening. It's like, first of all, she sounds like she's on one of those like Fisher Price fucking remember the little boombox that you could carry around when, like, in the 80s, it was white and had like the big chunky buttons with the little fucking plastic microphone and this, you know, curly wire, like the phone wire. She sounds like she's on one of those. And then it's just some people just aren't meant to fucking do lives. I'm just going to put it out there. Some people don't know how to fill this space out, like, and kind of stay fluid. Exactly. It's boring. That's probably the best way to put it. Feel like it's like there's a certain way to keep people's attention, and some people just can't fucking do it. So it's hard. So I meant to say Jules' husband, huh? Sorry, I meant to say. Oh fuck, I wasn't on live chat. Hold on, let me switch that. Oops, I only dislike 2 people, but they left for a while. Yay! Why can't this community finally be at peace? Now is the time. Yeah, Love Hollis. I don't know. I don't know. It should be, right? You would think so. But and I hope if Tawanda's still in here, like I'm not trying to tell you like get over it, Tawanda. I'm just saying like I don't think it was meant. I don't think from what I know from Laura, I know she doesn't think that either one of you guys would ever do that. Probably not the right category to put you guys in of all the categories, right? It probably wasn't the best one, but I don't think she meant it as if you guys were seriously people who were going to do that. Oh, Jules' hubby's here? Huh, hey. What's up, Holmes? Is he in here? Is that I didn't see him, so sorry. I didn't see you, but hi. Nice to meet you, Jules' husband. Oh, there he is. There he is. How you doing? Oh, that's a certain sub in here for subs. You're kind. You're too kind. That's why a certain sub is here. Oh, no, Ellie, they actually have fallen out. They're no longer speaking. They're not on speaking terms. Ben, why don't I cam up anymore? Well, Ben, I'll tell you why I don't cam up. Since this little COVID thing started, I got a little outbreak of fucking. I figured it out today. I think it's from the fucking mask. I got like pimples in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huge ones. Right in a line around my fucking face. Right where that fucking thing, that mask thing hits my face. So, I'm gonna let my skin air out for a little bit. I haven't done my makeup in like shit, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't even know. A month, maybe. I don't remember. I did it like a couple of times, but I don't remember. Right now, people need to support each other. This is terrible what's going on in our country and around the world. Exactly, Beth. And well, we should be able to come here for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, no, beefers. These are like deep cystic acne, like pimples that I haven't gotten in ages. Bye, Holmes. It was nice meeting you. Come back and we'll take good care of Jules for you. Don't worry. We got you. We got you back. Thank you, Ben. I feel like there's no way you can't notice it, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. If she would have gone about it a different way, than D and W subs probably would have been more likely to see them for who they are. But it caused all of them to double down and get defensive. Well, yeah, exactly. But you know what it is, Shannon? No, that's because like when you're the butt of the joke, it's not funny anymore, right? So it's okay on that side. They could have fucking game night after game night after game night with, Laura being fucking every answer for fucking how many months, and then me and Tiffany. And it's all fun and games when when we're the butt of the joke. But then when the tables are turned and they end up being the butt of the joke, then it's not fucking funny anymore. It's like, oh, that was terrible. How dare she say that? And it's like, oh, what's the matter? You guys aren't fucking laughing anymore? You don't think it's funny anymore? Because it was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Tawanda, the dying alone question killed me. Tracy said it on her live. She was afraid of that. That hurts hard. I didn't hear that one, Tawanda, but I heard about it. And I don't think Tracy was on that one. And again, I mean, not the best fucking question to put on a poll, but I think it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it probably was a bad joke. I've made bad jokes here before. You know how many times I've said things that I have, that I thought I was being funny at the time, and then later on felt fucking so stupid because I was like, oh shit, that's not really, really funny. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. I've done it before. I've had to apologize several times on here for saying things that were kind of inappropriate and in bad taste and live and learn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Wait, who said read Tracy? I don't even see her comment here. When she tells you that you should be more concerned with your heroin addicted son that's in jail, then tell me how lovely Laura is. Okay, folks. I mean, again, I'm not going to be responsible for the things she says. I know she, could say things sometimes that are hurtful. And there's no, I'm not going to make excuses for her because it's not my place to do that. I personally would never say something like that to somebody, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. Sometimes, the only way we know each other through here, right, is through verbal communication. And that's the problem sometimes with lives and shit like that. You get caught up in the moment, right? You're live and you can't edit yourself. And people have a tendency, and, Laura's not the only one. I'm just going to put that out there. She's not the only one who's said stupid and hurtful shit when she was angry. So do we hold on to it forever when it's said out of anger like that, or I know you probably feel like an apology is in order, and I totally understand why. Allie's nurse. I'm not defending her. I'm just saying, I'm speaking from my own point of view, that if I said something like that, I have said fucking things that offended people and pissed them off, and I've taken the steps. For instance, I left this comment that fucking Brian loves to fucking bring it back up, to John. It was a fucking year ago. It was left over a year ago, and the comment by itself, read out of context of the whole thread it was in, it fucking sounds bad. It didn't sound right. If you would have read the whole fucking thread of comments, it wouldn't have been as bad. But it sounded, I don't even want to say it sounded racist, because it wasn't racist, and it wasn't never meant to be racist. It was a comment in a thread, and I don't even remember what the beginning of the thread was, but it was after I'd written it, and it was months and months and months. It was like 6 months later. Somebody screenshot it and sent it to me. And I was like, oh my God, like, when you see the comment, yeah, just by itself, it looks fucked up. And I was like, fuck. So my reaction was immediately to go to John. I emailed him and apologized. I did it on my own accord. Laura, actually, this was when I was still friends with Laura. So it was back last year when I was friends with her, before everything happened. And I felt terrible. So I went and I took the steps to go apologize to John, because I felt bad. I felt like shit. If he saw just this, if somebody sent this to him, he's going to be like, what the fuck, So I went to his email. I, explained myself to him, and he accepted my apology. But there was another time I made a fucking inappropriate joke, about, what was it, on the Slow Burn channel? And it wasn't funny. People got offended by it. I apologized for it. I apologized. And that's the most you could do, is move on. I'm out of here. Wait. Tracy, though, I'm not excusing her behaviors. I'm just talking about what I would do in a situation like that. I can't speak for her. And you can't get angry when other people have a difference of opinions. I think, and I'm just going to say this, and I'm sorry, I hope it doesn't make you upset, but I think that because you guys are already mad at her, everything she does, it blows up, 10 times worse than maybe it actually is. I don't know. I mean, I can't I don't know how I would feel if I was in your guys' shoes. So I don't know. But there's words being back and forth. You guys keep, going back and forth. Everybody's contributing to it. Then why I'm not Allie's nurse. Could you just go? Like, I don't know what to tell you. We don't need you here. Why? I'm not defending her. Who the fuck said I was defending her? How is me talking about what happened to me and what I did is defending her? I mean, I can't defend that. It's not something I would do. And it's not my responsibility either. I'm not responsible for what she does. She's a fucking 50-year-old woman. She's, fucking almost 10 years older than me. I can't control what she does. I don't agree with everything that she says and does. Just because I talk to somebody, I don't agree with everything. There's plenty of times that me and, Tiffany, we're close, but we have differences of opinions about certain things, but we're able to have those differences of opinions and still be friends with one another. I mean, that's what friendships are. This is the second stream. MM's been questioned. Yeah. Well, because I don't think it's right. I don't agree with it. I would never say that to Tracy, what she said with her son. I would never say something like that ever to somebody, but that's me. And I can't, I can't, I'm not responsible for Laura's, actions. I mean, at the same time, I'm not even gonna get into it. Just forget it. I'm not defending her words because I don't give a fuck who likes her words. I don't like a lot of people's words. With all respect, why would you justify Laura's actions and disgusting things in that award thing? I'm not doing either thing, Tina. I'm not justifying it, and I'm telling you how I took it. I didn't take offense to it. I didn't take offense. My name was in there too, and I didn't take it with any offense. Now, if my name was in other categories, I don't know how I would take it. I'm also just the type of person who kind of lets things roll off their back. I'm not that sensitive, about people. I'm just not. So I can't, I'm just saying how I would take it. Would it piss me off? Maybe. Yeah, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, everybody's entitled to their feelings, I mean, so Anita, yeah, that's the only thing that I don't agree with. I don't agree with it. Laura's a perfect example of impulsive sometimes. She just comes out and says shit. And I don't think she thinks it through all the way. But again, at the end of the day, they're just words. They're just fucking words, and I don't know. I don't think all this back and forth is going to solve anything. It's just further splitting this already fractured place into more. So now everybody that follows Tracy, is going to have to go that way. And then now, if they follow Laura, they're going to have to go that way. And then, where's their common place? My chat. Well, I want everybody to feel welcome here. There's nowhere to fucking go anymore. There's nowhere to fucking go. We're running out of fucking places left and right here. So in order for us to have somewhere to go, some of us are just going to have to learn how to fucking, forgive and get over things and be more tolerant of people's behaviors and their fucking, maybe not have such fucking high expectations. I don't know. And then also look at your own fucking behavior in things and see how you're contributing to it. I mean, open your minds up a little bit. I'm not saying she was right. I'm just saying that it's, you being called fat. We all know you're not fat. But Tawanda, we all know you guys didn't call CPS. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think everybody knows you didn't. I don't know why that was on there. I'm not, again, you guys, I mean, I don't mean to be an asshole, but you guys need to fucking take it up with her. I didn't write the polls. I didn't vote in the polls. I had nothing to do with them, overall, I'm just saying the idea of somebody taking your content and fucking using it and then putting you down for it, it's kind of fucked up. It's wrong. If they wanted to post it in their little fucking Discord and laugh at it, that's one thing. But to actually take her entire fucking night live and then put it in their own live and then accuse everybody else of using them for content, come on. The fuck out of here. And Tawanda, not for nothing, but you guys, all right, here's a perfect example, Tawanda, and I'm just putting this out here. You guys are upset about what she did, and you're upset about, that, But I'm upset about, things that Diane did and things that Wendy have done to me. And like, you guys are in their chats. So we have to draw the line somewhere. We have to draw the line somewhere and just be like, okay, we're all individuals. I'm not going to judge you on whose fucking chat you're in. It's, you guys are supporting them. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I had nothing to do with any of it. I mean, if you want to be mad at her, that's fine. But like, I don't take it out on me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't write it. I had nothing to do with that. I told her I wanted nothing to do with it because I joked around when she was talking about originally doing that shit. And I said, I don't really want anything to do with that. So, I'm sorry. I sympathize with you guys, but I just don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. Are you going to hold on to it for, ever and then start talking to all of these fucking vultures that come swarming in as soon as somebody has a fucking problem with her and, just to get her angry because you're upset with something that she said? I mean, I don't know if that's the answer either. I don't know. I don't. No, it's fine, Tawanda. It's absolutely fine. I totally understand where your guys' pain is coming from, but something was said about her kid. I know it's different. I know the circumstances are different, but I mean, I guess she went back. I'm not saying she's right, because sometimes you could be the bigger person and just not say those types of things, but again, that's what happens. So sometimes we just fucking say stupid shit. I'm not defending her. I'm not excusing her. I'm not saying it's right. And I'm not saying you guys shouldn't feel hurt because you should. I totally understand why you guys would feel hurt about that. You're not talking to her right now. And then here she is putting your names in something kind of, with a negative connotation behind it. I totally understand, being upset about that. But here's the other thing, Tonda, like the firing up lives, right? Every time you get hurt only makes this whole situation worse. You know what I'm saying? This back and forth of, well, then blah, 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 and then da, 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 and then I'm going to, everybody, it's never going to stop. It's just going to keep escalating and escalating and escalating, right? Everyone needs to get laid and relax. Exactly. Other than the awards, her words and the names she was calling people were vile. I don't know, Tina Marie. I wasn't in the whole live, so I missed it. And here's the thing though, Tina Marie, if it was vile, why were you sitting there watching it? Why are you watching it? Why is Diane stealing it and putting it on her channel? If it's so fucking vile, why are you guys paying so much fucking attention to it? Tawanda, I'm not saying you. I know you haven't made a video. Well, I honestly don't know because I haven't really been on that much, but I mean, that, like, okay, I don't fucking, I don't like to watch certain things either. Certain things make me sick. Like, I don't watch, like, fucking medical shows where they're showing people fucking sliced open laying on an operating table. So I don't fucking watch it because it makes me sick. If something's related with Laura and you already think she's vile, right? Why the fuck are you watching it? Why are you subjecting yourself to more vileness so you could get more fucking angry? I don't understand that shit. It's like these fucking monkey channels that I follow. There's all these people that fucking hate monkeys and talk about doing horrible things to fucking monkeys, these innocent little monkeys, and they're like, I'm like, what the fuck are you watching this shit for? If you fucking are that disgusted by monkeys, why the fuck are you even here? Why are you wasting your time watching monkeys? Go watch some animal you fucking like a horse or some shit. I don't know. The fuck? The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking watching shit if it upsets you, if it's vile. I don't get it. I do not fucking get it. It couldn't have been that vile because, Diane, it's like fucking Disneyland over there, so she thinks. So she shows only, PG things. tells people not to curse and whatever. It's just, I mean, what? You don't have to make a video. You've been on everybody's panel complaining. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I haven't been on. I haven't been watching. And because again, I'm not, I can't. I can't. I can't take the fucking fighting anymore. It's getting overwhelming. It really is. It's making, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It sucks to see people that were such good friends going at one another like that. And I've tried to stay out of it. I don't really want to be between your guys' issues, because I just don't. I just don't want to be in between other people's issues. But it's very hard on this platform. Apparently, you can't. It's very hard to be neutral and just try to sit in, somewhere in the middle, and what you're gonna upset one person. It's just like you don't know what to do in this situation. So exactly, John. Let's sit back and poke at her and then I understand the feelings there. I totally, totally, totally get it. Like I get it. There's history there and there's deep hurt there. If they didn't all care about each other, then they wouldn't have all these feelings right now. Wait, what, Laura? How about addressing all their new buddies, all their new friends? Well, you know what they're doing, Laura. They're doing the normal thing. It's like, dude, it's so fucking textbook. It's like you could fucking write the playbook on it. It's like, I can't believe it. I just can't. It's like I feel like I'm fucking Biff in Back to the Future 2, reading the fucking almanac from fucking 2020 and fucking whatever year it was. And I'm like, holy shit, this is exactly the fucking game. This is exactly what fucking happens. It's like fucking clockwork every time. Every time somebody falls out with Laura, it's the same fucking shit with those people. Diane comes in and super chats you. It's all the community posts start. Amanda Lynn, oh, I'm so sorry for you. Marsha, I told you guys, Purple is bad. She's a bitch. She's an evil bitch. It's all Marianne. It's like they all fucking swoop in and they all do the same fucking things. They all have their positions. It's like, all right, guys, meeting, team meeting. Okay, all right. You're going to go in there and super chat. You're going to go in there and say you feel bad. You're going to tell her that she could talk to you at any time. It's the same fucking thing every time. It's so goddamn predictable. They all do it every time somebody falls out with somebody that they don't like. They did it to Ems when we fell out with her. It was like, Ems, even though we spent like the last 25 months talking shit, nothing but shit about you, we're going to coddle you now and hug you and love you and name you George. They're just going to, it's the same thing every fucking time. And I'm like, how do these people not see this shit? How the fuck do we not see this shit? How do you not see it happening? Because what they do is they love bomb the shit out of you. They're like, oh, you fell out with Laura? Oh, isn't she horrible? I'm so sorry she treated you that way. They all fucking do it. They all do it. It's so obvious. She's terrible. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be treated that way. And then the person ends up getting all the feels. They're like, you're right. You're right. I don't deserve to be treated that way. I'm fucking better than that. And it's like another fucking one got sucked in. Turn the fucking Hoover on. There's always shit flying around in mine. And there you go. They all get fucking sucked in. It's the same shit every fucking time. And I'm so sick of watching it. And I'm so sick of people falling for it. Stop fucking falling for it. They don't give a shit about you. They give a shit about getting information, you know, what could we use? What could we use? Now all of a sudden, like, you got Marsha, Laura, I've got a surprise for you with her fucking creepy videos. You got till 12 o'clock on Monday afternoon or I'm gonna out you. We're gonna do a neighborhood meeting. It's like, oh fuck. Fuck me. Again. Again. I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. I just fucking can't. I see it happening and I'm just like, listen, anybody who can't see it with a fucking, it's like, you could see this shit from a million miles away without a fucking telescope. It's so fucking obvious. It's so visible. Marsha's just a shit-starting shit-stirrer, a liar. Exactly. And like the fucking nerve of that woman to call other people liars. My fucking mind is blown. Yes, it's being built on common hate for Laura more than truly. Right. Well, because see, here's my thing. Where were those people 2 weeks ago? Where were those people a month ago when you were cool with her? Or however long it was. Where the fuck were they then? Oh wait, they were talking shit about you. Wasn't that calling you fucking angry grandpa? You know, whoever. I'm just picking a fucking random name, but I'm just saying. You know, they're fucking with people. I don't fucking care if Laura fucking ate my fucking baby. I would not talk to those people. I don't fucking. There's no way. I don't care. I don't care. Cause I have what's called I don't know, boundaries or morals. I don't know what you call it. I just have a line. I have a line that I won't cross. There's certain people that I don't want to affiliate with. I don't give a fuck who they hate. If they hate the same person I do, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just not going to associate with certain people. I'm just not. Because, like, it's not going to really do you any good. I just want to like who I like and go. Well, Sarah, we all should be able to do that. But unfortunately, it's just like there's so, oh God, there's so many people. It just keeps fucking breaking down. Well, Laura, you know they probably are going to be like, oh my God, MM said that Laura eats babies. She's vile. She is vile, that woman. She's Laura Jr. So stupid. Ah, this shit these people say. The shit they say. And I'm not saying Laura never has done anything wrong. Okay? She makes mistakes, but there's nothing that'll make me fucking talk to those fucking people. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Not one of them. That's what I say when someone asks me how I watched a video made about me. No, because why the fuck would you, John? Why? Why? It's like fucking punching yourself in the balls with a spiked fucking baseball bat. Why would you watch one of their videos? It's like torture. It's like, why? Why am I gonna fucking torture myself? They're having trouble in paradise over there tonight. It seems interesting, Tori. Who's on the fucking shit end of the stick? Whoever you are out there, just wait, because you're gonna have about fucking 9,000 troll accounts made of you, and you're probably gonna want to leave YouTube and fucking change your fucking name and go into the witness protection program. Just letting you know. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just gotta grab something. Hang tight for a second. All right, I'm back. I gotta join from my laptop because I'm fucking sweating right now from these people. You know, I feel terrible about the whole thing, but I can't. I just can't. They've contacted who? Wait, who? They contacted Whiskey Gypsy to email her. Oh, because Tracy hasn't. I don't know, Laura. I don't know. That's not the answer. It's just not. Like, I can't. I, I don't know. I don't. I hate these situations. I don't like getting. I don't like to be, I care about all these people, and it's such a fucking hard situation to be in. When you care about all the people involved. It's like, what do you do when you're in that situation? I don't know what to do. I know what I won't do, but I don't know what I can do, because you're never going to make both people happy, or everybody involved happy. And I totally understand. And I wish you guys could just talk it out, because, like, to me, this is feeding those people exactly what they fucking want. And that just irks the shit out of me, because they live for this shit. They live for people fighting with one another. Like, and to give them that fucking satisfaction, I would, no. I'd rather cut my fucking left arm off than fucking do that. Hold on a second. Don't give them the satisfaction of publicly fighting with one another. You know what I'm saying? Because they thrive off that shit. That becomes your guys' fight, becomes those people's content. It's like, I've been there. I've been friends with those people. I know their tricks. I see it. I've seen them do it to so many fucking people. Hold on. I'm just trying to find myself in my text messages so I could fucking send myself a link, because I'm sweating right now. I'm a bad friend, because at this point, since I don't like White Sharky, I enjoy her making a live about you so you can come imitate her voice. I know, John. I mean, I know. I don't even like her fucking. Her shit just makes me laugh. She thinks I'm like, I don't know. She's like she's fucking gangsta granny over there, telling people like, you have until 10 o'clock or I'm gonna out you. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck are you? Outing people. Get the fuck out of here. Strong arming people. I've never seen a fucking grown woman do shit like that in my life. It'd be fucking. Actually, I have. My aunts are like that. Marsha would get along great with my mom's fucking sisters. She really would. She should probably fucking hang out with them. They're kind of like that too. My aunt did that to me one time. I made a fucking Facebook post that had nothing to do with her, and she got all fucking bent out of shape about it. It wasn't even directed at anybody in my family, or like, it was about my friends. I was like, sometimes, what did I say? It was like something like, sometimes blood, sometimes, shit. I don't even remember exactly what this saying was, but it was fucking, it was for my friend. And ready? Oh, okay. It was, I don't even remember, but it was so stupid. And she was like, you need to take that down. I'm like, why? Why should I take it down? Hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay. Hello? All right. I have the right one. Me. Oh shit. I accidentally put the wrong one. Hold on. Now you guys could hear me. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I just wish you guys would work this all out amongst each other, because it's like, it just sucks. It just sucks. It sucks to see people fighting. It just does. Not fun. It's not fun. Me agree. Point. Never see any trolls in their chats. Yeah, Jules, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? You never do see that. Never see the trolls in their fucking chats ever. It's like, it's astonishing. Ever. Why? Because we're not assholes. There's no need to do that. I'm not gonna waste my fucking time. My mom called Charlie McCarthy dummies. Always working, but always listening and supporting. Hey, Drama Moose, thank you. I appreciate that. I do. Please don't drag it chat to chat where all of you far. Wait, whoa, what just happened? That was weird. Please don't drag it chat to chat where all of you are liked. I keep fucking losing this. Goodbye, y'all. I'm going to do my lurking rounds. That's what I do. I watch everyone and know what's going on. I see exactly what they do. Bye, chat. Bye, Miss Curious. Please don't drag it chat to chat where all of you are liked by the majority. Yeah, KB Bells, you mean like the fighting? Yeah, you guys, it's just so sad. It's so sad to see more people fracturing in half and half and half. And when you're upset with somebody, like I do think that, you tend to find more offense in the things that they say and do where you probably wouldn't have, prior. But I do understand. Oh my God, I just realized. Full on Drama's got Peter Brady. That's fucking hilarious. All right. I just realized that that's who it was. I was like, who's that little boy? You don't want to fucking get, I've done it. We've all done it. You go up on lives and you start talking and you don't want to do that. You're giving fucking these people entertainment. And I know it fucking happens. And I know sometimes you feel like you have to do it, but you shouldn't. Full job. I think everybody, I had to give my son and my husband haircuts today. My husband's came out like, okay. And his hair was so long. He seriously looked like fucking Michael J. Fox in Teen Wolf. Like his hair was so fucking long on the sides and shit. It was bad. And so I have cut his hair before. Like if he just didn't feel like going for a haircut, but like I've never done it when it was that long and then buzzed it like down from like a number 2 and trying to blend that shit in. It wasn't fucking very easy, but we got it done. It looks good enough. And then my son's hair was a totally different story because his hair, he don't fucking stop moving his fucking head. Plus I was like standing, above him, but like too much above him. So I'm like, sit still every 2 seconds. And I take forever because I'm like fucking trying to make it look perfect. I won't go into. Well, the other day, I just have to be like dead honest. Like the other day, I felt like I don't even know where to go. I don't even fucking know where to go. What chat do I go in? Because like, I don't want to upset, I don't want to upset, Tracy and Tawanda. I don't. And then at the same time, I'm not looking to upset Laura either. So I just like, and then I went over into Tracy's chat and I see Diane and she's fucking throwing super chats. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going in there, and it's nothing against Tracy. It's just that I'm not fucking, I don't belong in chats with those people because, they'll all start talking shit to me and it's just not going to be a fucking pleasant experience. So why even go in there? I'm one of those people that's like, if I don't feel comfortable somewhere, I just avoid it. I don't need to be there. I could very easily not be there. I could just listen, but it does suck because you can't participate and give your opinion without getting attacked in certain chats. So, or blocked, depending on whose chat it is. Both sides. That's how I feel. And I feel like that's, that happens everywhere. Shitty, things are said. And I know that there's deep feelings there. And, it just sucks. It sucks to see people fighting. It does. Even Sarah, I felt terrible watching Sarah Smiles fight with her friend. I mean, I don't care for your friend or your ex-friend or whatever you want to say. Sarah, I felt for you though. I did. I felt bad. I felt like she was very dismissive of your feelings and didn't, it was kind of hard to watch that, to see somebody, trying to pour their heart out and say, you hurt me. and the other person, when they don't acknowledge it or they don't validate you, it's horrible. I went through that with my own family where, I was fighting with them and I said things and then it's like they don't answer or um, you know, they just start fucking gaslighting you. And it's like, oh, all right, dismissive. And that's hurtful. It's very hurtful to fucking have somebody do that to you, because it makes you question, like, is there something wrong with me? Or, was I a shitty friend or family member or whatever? Thank you. She blocked me and I'm in jail, but I like her. Sarah's cool. Sarah's coming here, throughout the last year and a half, and she's always been fucking nice to me, and I've always been nice to her. And I think, I appreciate that she comes in here and just hangs out. I always did. How do you shave with scissors? I didn't, Tony. I used the buzzer and then I had to just cut the top too. I have buzzers with all the different clips on them. So you end up kind of feeling like each person has an arm and they're pulling you in both directions. Muppets, yeah, that's a great way to explain it. Because I do feel like that. And I don't want to pick sides. I don't want to, I'm not I feel like I just got away from that whole situation with those people where I felt like people were making me feel like that. They were making me feel like I had to pick sides. Like, I'm friends with, it started with NY Urbanista and the whole thing with Marsha. It's like, I'm friends with her. And then she was in Laura's chats, because let's just face it, at that time, I guess the two biggest creators were, it's either Laura or you're going into a fucking Merce's chats. So, which, if you don't like one of them, you kind of end up in the other person's chat by default, right? Or whatever. I'm not saying that people went in there because, Laura's just because they don't like her, but you know what I'm saying? Some people probably did. And, it's all right. But I was like, there's always been people in Laura's chats, always, that I've liked. There's always been people that I was friendly with that, I like. And I'm like, here it is. It's like divided and people make you feel like you have to fucking pick a side, right? And I'm like, I'm not picking a side between me and somebody that I've been a good friend with for fucking over a year now. I'm not picking sides. Like, just because she's in Laura's chat, that doesn't change who she is. That's, she's my friend regardless. It doesn't matter whose chat she's sitting in. It's like, I don't know. I eat babies. Please make it clear that I never. Wait, is that Laura? Did you make a different account? No, you've never asked me to pick a side ever, ever. You haven't really said anything to me about it, and I appreciate that. You've never said anything to me like on that front. I mean, ever. You never made me feel like bad that I, talk to them or no, nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, I did feel like that for a long time. I was like, that was when it really started getting bad. I was like, I'm not picking, man. I'm not picking. I had people messaging me and they're like, why is NYC Urbanista in, Laura's chats? And I'm like, oh my God. And then NYC told me I don't know if she's still in it, but she said she joined Laura's Patreon at one time. I could have sworn she told me. And I was like, oh my God, like, don't let that out. Holy shit. If they find out I'm friends with somebody that's in fucking Laura's Patreon, I mean, they'll have my fucking head on a fucking platter. But it was like, I finally was just like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? For real. This shit's ridiculous. I'm not fucking playing this game anymore. Then at the same time, while I was being feeling like I was being forced to pick between people I was friends with for a long time just because they were going to chats, I also felt like I was kind of being made to think I had to fucking forgive certain people who I felt had done some shitty things to me. And that's not fair to me either, So I don't like being in positions like that because it sucks. I had expressed I mean, I think I've talked about this before, but I had expressed it to a few friends. I was it kind of fucked me up to see those Patreon chats and see that, Amanda Lynn was fucking looking up my family's names and shit. And I didn't even know the girl at that time. I didn't know who the fuck she even was at that time. Really. I knew she was in Laura's Patreon. That was about it. I don't remember ever talking to her. Oh, the only two things I remembered about her was that, and then that Laura had said in a Patreon video while we were still friends that got leaked. Somebody had it on their channel. She was like, "Oh, Amanda, what's her thing? Amanda L doesn't like Makeup Mobster," and I'm not going to tell her that, but I didn't even know who she was at that time when I saw that. I was like, "Who the fuck is Amanda L? I don't even know who that is." But then after I saw her, I was like, wow, I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, that's a fucking weird feeling that some girl you never fucking even knew or talked to was so interested in your life that they fucking went and looked your family up and then we're talking about contacting them. It's no different than what Christina was doing, and I found it just as creepy and weird because I'm like, I don't know this girl. I never fucking talked to her, never seen her, never interacted with her. Why the fuck is she looking my family up and trying to get like their side of the story? This is fucking weird. So I had expressed that to a few people that I was fucking pissed off and weirded out about it. And they're like, yeah, but she apologized. And they tried to sell it to me that like, I don't know, somehow Laura was like fucking controlling her and then like I really sat there and thought about it. I was like, dude, this is a fucking 30-something-year-old woman with 6 fucking kids. Don't give me the bullshit that Laura was brainwashing you. Like, come on. No, Laura wasn't even in that conversation. I don't want to hear it. Tony Purple Rain's taking a little YouTube break. She's fine though. She's okay. She's fine. She's just kind of like, she's got other things she's wanting to do, I guess. So, but she's fine. I have spoken to her. She's fine. Unfortunately, there's people here that are just fucking assholes that make her are twisting something that she said, and that pisses me off, but that's a whole different story. Ultimatum. I know for a fact that people were getting angry messages and ultimatum from someone because they were seen in Laura's live. It really hurt people. Really, Desiree? When was this? Recently? And listen, like, I don't know all the ins and outs of, what happened and Laura's Patreon and everything like that. But like, if a person makes me feel uncomfortable, I have a right to not fucking like the person and not want to be around them. It's the same thing with Tiffany. Tiffany left the Discord, right? Because she started to feel uncomfortable on her own when those people started to come into their Discords. And so she made a choice for herself to leave. Right. And then, she felt one person in particular made her feel very uncomfortable. So she expressed that and like, look what it turned into from just that. It turned into this huge fucking thing for like months now. She's getting harassed. It's like, what is fucking wrong with these people? And like, I'm sorry, if you don't think that those people are the ones doing it, then tell me who is. Because who else right now would be fucking trolling us and fucking with us? Who else? It's nobody in here. Oh, it might be people watching, but it's nobody chatting in here. So might as well never left at all. Can't get away from them. No, Tiffany, you can't make choices for yourself, apparently, in this, community. There was one person that I used to talk to who fucking hated Science Girl, hated her with a fucking passion. Every time Science Girl would come around or be anywhere, this person would be like throwing snakes up in the chat and fucking going crazy, right? Whatever point it was during the summer, Science Girl had reached out to me and she was, upset because she said she was getting accused on DLive by a bunch of people for being the cop caller. And I straight up told her, like, I don't know what the fuck you're telling me for. Like, I mean, not to be an asshole, but like, I can't help it. Like, I'm not on DLive, first of all. So, and I'm certainly not, egging that on. I don't think you were the cop caller. At that point, I was pretty sure she wasn't. And I was like, I'm sorry, like that's happening to you, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, we started after that. We got into like a little thing, and then after that, we talked cordially with one another, and we started emailing back and forth a little bit. And I was like, I was like, let me give this person a chance, right? I never talked to them. Every interaction I've had with them has been not so great, but let me try just, interacting. And then to be honest with you, she wasn't that bad. If she just acts like normal her, who's just talking about everyday life things, she's cool, but then when she came back here, it was like she got sucked into that group again. And it's just like I backed away again because it was just like becoming a shit show, and I didn't want any part of it. But when I was starting to talk to her and be more nice to her, I would tell this person, and they were like, I wouldn't talk to her if I were you. I wouldn't talk to her if I were you. And now they're talking to her. It's like, okay. I mean, I don't tell. Did she ask you anything? Ask me. Yeah, pugs let them have each other. I'm really quite over the both of them. They will turn on each other in time, and that will be their problem. And I'm okay with it being in the middle. Sarah, did you know Karina? Like, did you know who she was? That girl she was a mod. She is fucking crazy, that bitch. The moral compass is broken. It's very hard on here, man. Because, like, I don't know in real life if we would be the way we are on here, where it's like once you fall out with somebody, it's like you're going on these lives and you're, talking about each other back and forth. Like, I don't know if we wouldn't do that really in real life, with our real friends who we see face to face. Ballet babe, you can't stand Marsha? Why? She's such a nice woman. I can't understand. Sergeant Blackrock, is everything okay? I have to check my email back. Sergeant Blackrock was having his poor kitty there was sick. We were trying to work something out because she was sick and he wasn't really having trouble coming up with money to help her. So I know the difference. When I am done, I don't think about them. See, but Laura, that's where you need to. Oh, you said that with me too. You were like, I'm done. I'm not talking to her. But then we ended up talking. And I think that's your way of coping with like hurt feelings, I don't close the door ever permanently. I mean, there's some people I do. I don't want to, like somebody like Marsha. I don't want a person like that in my life. Figure skating coach. No, thanks. I'm good. She showed me what she's all about. I'm okay now, but I get it. But, don't completely, close the door. Marsha took something Purple Rain said completely out of context and used it against her. Yep, and continues to use it against her, beefers, because she even brought it up the other day and acknowledged that I don't care if it was from a movie. You don't write kill in a chat. It's like, what? Dude, shut up. Fucking talk about fucking snowflakes. These people, somebody posted a snowflake thing again the other day, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This dude, it's a fucking blizzard over there in that fucking group. There's so many snowflakes. I don't even fucking like that term because I think it's so stupid, but I'm just saying they're fucking a bunch of fucking babies that just over exaggerate every little fucking thing that's said. Who? Oh God, who doesn't she start with defending me? She was completely wrong. She starts with everybody. Yeah, Mandy Waller, didn't you have a problem with Marsha at some point? She thought you were like threatening her or some shit, but it wasn't really you. She's special, Marsha. She's a special one. And she said, oh, yeah. By the way, thank you for bringing that up, sweet Melissa. Thank you. Because I really wanted to talk about that. I'm so glad you just reminded me of that. So Marsha kept going around and saying that I doxed the cop, right? And she's going on and on about it. People are sending me screenshots of these fucking stupid comments. She's so rude. She's so fucking rude the way she talks to people. One of the things that she said to somebody, I saw her writing in comments, was fucking dismissed. Who the fuck are you, Marsha? Are you the judge or some shit? Like, who talks to fucking other women like that? Dismissed. Ugh. That's somebody with a fucking control problem right there. You don't talk to other people like that. That's fucking, you're, ugh. That's so condescending and just nasty to talk to somebody like that. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, BlackRock. Just use I gave her, told me to get her. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. If you still want me to help, just let me know. So so the cop thing. So I went under my videos, my last live that I had, and I'm reading the comments underneath, and every person is talking about the thing with the, doxing the cop, and they're all giving their ideas. Nobody's saying anything, negative about it. But I'm like, but I didn't dox the fucking cop. So I actually went back and re-listened to my whole entire fucking live stream from that night where I read the emails and everything. And I am now 100, like 1,000% sure I did not dox the cop. Like, somebody like that, they get into your head where you actually start to fucking question yourself, because you're like, maybe I did and I didn't realize it, So I went back and I fucking watched the whole entire thing again. And sure enough, no cop was doxed. I didn't say, I called officer. I said, whatever. I didn't say their names. Not one time. Not one fucking time. And just FYI, Marsha, she's like, you could get fines and it's a prison or whatever the fuck. I don't know, go to prison for doxing a cop. And then she's writing, I hope nobody goes after that policeman's family. Who the fuck in their right mind is going to go after a fucking policeman and his family? Who would do that, Marsha? And why? Why would anybody on YouTube go after the policeman and his family? I mean, do you realize how stupid you fucking sound saying that? Hold on. She was like, she actually said that. She was like, now his safety is jeopardized. Like, who the fuck is has balls to go after a police officer? So stupid. She sounds fucking ridiculously. And yeah, exactly, Tiffany. She'll find something wrong no matter what the fuck I do. So I was like, I couldn't believe it. I just could not fucking believe this asshole is saying that. And when I went back, I was like, all right, now I know I didn't. But the whole thing is, if I did, the police officer's name is on the same guy I talked to. That was the same guy that Karina talked to, is also the same guy that's on Brian's report that he made. So it's public record, Marsha. So even if I did say his name, it wouldn't be doxing him. Doxing a fucking police officer. You sound demented. Nobody's going after a fucking police officer. Marsha once said she was firing up alive to raise hell. Yeah, exactly, Jules. Exactly. Because she enjoys doing that. She enjoys lying and fucking with people and just being a general asshole. Can't understand why Marsha White Sharky was saying that she was on my tail when I asked her. She said she didn't have an issue with me. Really? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. I stuck up for you, but they deleted it. Huh. Who? Oh, you're not talking to me. Never mind. Yeah, he's on a fucking... The reason I didn't say his name is because I was like, this guy doesn't need 100 people from YouTube calling him. That was really the reason I didn't say their name. I wasn't worried about doxing them. That's for sure. I was like, if I put this out and then everybody's going to, and fuck you, Diane, too, by the way. Fuck you. Because now Diane was even on her stream the other night saying, that's not right. That's going real life. Okay, Diane. Okay. Diane was a little salty because I went into Sam Tefler's chat. Uh-oh. So she was a little salty with me because I went into Sam's chat. Sorry, Diane. I'm not coming to your chat anymore, so Misunderstanding by Genesis is one of my favorite songs. I mean, it's just ridiculous because she defines stealing. What do you mean, Anita? What I heard, she is convinced I am trolling under the name Mr. Positive. Who is that? The whole point of me bringing this whole thing up was just to say that I don't fucking think it's cool to steal other people's content, whether you like them or not. I just like that was a really shitty thing to do, and to hear them two fucking witches cackling over it the way they were, it was nauseating. It's just not fucking right. I don't care if you agree with the content or don't agree with the content. You just don't fucking take other people's content. That's shitty. Diane is the biggest fucking complainer about that shit. When people fucking take her videos, how many strikes has she given to people? You know? It's like, and then you take somebody's content? That's not fucking right, Diane. That's like worse than just like copying somebody's video, in my opinion, because Laura can't even strike you for that. Because the video wasn't even fucking made yet. She's unstable as fuck. I do think. Huh? You know, I don't know. Yeah, the content hadn't even been put out yet. How did they get it? I'm not sure, Mandy Waller. I don't know. I don't know who took it. Maybe Laura can answer that. I really don't know. Diane is good for saying one thing, but doing the exact opposite. Actions speak louder than words. Jules, yeah, thank you. Exactly. You know how many times she's done that to me? And it's like, there was one person in particular I was having an issue with at one point in time. And while I was talking about them, she emails me and she's like, I hear you about that person. And she straight up told me that she fucking does not want to say anything about that person's behavior. Although she agreed with me, she didn't want to say anything because they share too many subscribers. That was her words to me. So in other words, she didn't want to lose her subscribers. So she was like, I'll deal with this person being shitty and what they're doing because I don't want to lose, the subscribers we have in common. I was like, wow, okay. You really think she has that much pull? Okay. Okay. It was a Patreon, not a member. Oh, all right. So whoever's doing that is fucked up too, though. Like, come on. Who the fuck is in there? I understand if people want to walk away from the group, fine. I get it. But like, don't do that shit, man. That shit's fucking not that was the whole entire fucking live. The whole entire thing. I mean, maybe a question or two, fine, but like the whole fucking thing is just fucking not cool. Good night, everyone. Keep our daughter in your thoughts and prayers. Finally getting her surgery. Aw. She goes in Tuesday, 5 a.m. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, KB Bells, but I hope everything goes okay and she's not in pain anymore because God, that's terrible. Can someone find me a nail tech? I don't think there's any open right now, Ballet Babe. Yeah, but definitely keep us posted on that. For sure. Anyway. Yes. Prayer hands for KB Bells. That's crazy. Yeah, no nails during COVID. That's what they're saying. You have to do your own nails. I do my own nails. I can't sit at the fucking nail salon. It's like torture sitting in that place. It's like you have to stand still and it smells. Pugs, I know it never happened. Hey, Susan. My nails are on for 6 weeks. Oh, you need them off, you mean? Marianne, me too. I need a hair salon. I cut my husband's hair and my son's. I don't even need a haircut. I need my roots done. I'll have her in my prayers. Yeah, good luck, KB Bells. I'm probably gonna end this in a minute or so anyway, because getting a little tired. They were way less strict than they are now. Hopefully it won't be too long. Nice, Sarah. I'd probably score 0 too because I'm really not that high maintenance. I really am not. I don't get my nails done. I just started go. I used to cut my hair, dye my hair myself. And the only reason I go to the hair salon now is because I have it, highlighted. But if I didn't, I wouldn't fucking. If like my hair was all just like brown, like it always was, I would just fucking do it myself. No fucking way I would be paying somebody else to do this shit. But my highlights are bad. They're like fucking. Actually, I mean, I might have got them done. When was the last time I got them done? Was it near my birthday? Ooh, I don't even remember. I'd have to look back on that one. I'm probably due right around now. So the sun highlights mine. Oh, you're lucky. Mine are like drastic though. My hair is dark brown, like borderline black. My natural hair color. It's like fucking dark brown. Sarah said before, like I do my own eyebrows. I do everything myself. I wax my eyebrows. I do my, whatever, and my nails when I do them. Your hair is silver. I wish mine was fucking silver. Parts of it is. Parts of my hair is silver. I hate that shit. Right in the front too. I'm like, can't these motherfuckers like start growing in the back? But this is where your hair gets the most damage, like environmental damage and pollution and sunlight and hairsprays and yada yada yada. I need to die immediately. I was like, oh, I wish my husband could fucking weave my fucking hair out. Probably could. It's not that hard. Em's not to bring her name up, but she does her own. I don't know how the fuck she does it. Maybe because her hair is short, it's easier. But she weaves her highlights. I don't know how the fuck she does it herself. I mean, I don't know. I guess I could, but I'd be scared that I'd fuck it up. Well, she has short hair, and I think her hair is a lot fucking lighter than mine to begin with. So I was my nipple. Your nipples happy? What's going on with your nipples? I'm a mess. Toes, nails, hair. I never even got my toes done in a salon. The fucking thought of somebody touching my feet just freaks me the fuck out. I do it all myself. I bought one of those little foot things, those little foot spas that blows the little bubbles and shit. And then, I got the little scrubby thing, pedicure, whatever the fuck that thing is. What is that fucking thing called? You know what I'm talking about. The little rough thing that they rub on your feet. The pumice kind of thing. Mine's not pumice, but I got that. And then I do my little push my cuticles back. I gotta do my nails. I should be leaving for Cancun in a couple of days. I'm so upset. I'm so mad. I realized I was like, I've been feeling down lately. And I'm like, that's why. I'm like, I forgot. Like, I'm not going. Like, I had something to fucking after the worst few years of my fucking life, like that was giving me something to just look forward to. That was like fun. And like, it's been so long since I've just done something fun like that. And of course, this shit has to happen. I mean, I shouldn't even be complaining because there's people who can't even fucking afford their, food right now and don't have a job. So me complaining about Cancun, I realize how fucking petty that sounds. But at the same time, it just kind of sucks. But I will get there. It'll go back. One day we'll be able to go. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe something horrible was gonna happen to us. So just sucks. I'm like, I had like the worst fucking 3 years of my life. The last few years, like, well, it's 4 years. I mean, not the last year hasn't been terrible, but the 2 years prior to that were fucking horrible. Horrible. Like by far the worst years of my life. Like by fucking a million. The worst fucking 2 years of my entire life. And it was nice to have something to look forward to and just be like, finally, it's like I haven't had anything like that in a long time. So it's been rough. I'll be back. I got my video. See you later. It's rough coming out of those years. Yeah, Anita, like I wouldn't have even wanted to go 2 years ago because I was so fucked up. My head was so fucked up. My whole when I look back and I see how consumed I was by everything that happened, and now how different it is and how I hardly think of, no, I mean, I think of my mom. I'm not talking about my mom. I'm just talking about all the bullshit that happened with my family and my brother and all that shit. It consumed me for fucking years. And now it's like not having that and then having some space between it where I haven't been in that place. It's nice. It's nice to just not, be there anymore. Like I look back and I'm like, how the fuck did I get through that shit? How? I really felt like I was in like a fucking war, like a fucking battle, a war battle. It was like every day I woke up with anxiety. Like, what's gonna happen today? What the fuck is these two fucking assholes gonna do today? That's gonna fucking drive me crazy or fuck with me, or how am I gonna be threatened today? Like, I can't imagine living with a fucking person like that who treats you the way that my brother's wife treats people. I just can't even fucking imagine it. I mean, it's like threatening people to get your way and just manipulating and just being a fucking overall cunt. I don't know how you fucking go through that shit. I just don't. Knock him out. The Benadryl won't hurt him. Who's giving Benadryl? What happened? Somebody's dog? I will let you know his dosage. I have a chart. What happened? Met a lady giving away. Ooh, Great Dane puppies. I can't do another tall dog. My dog's getting old. He won't even go up the stairs. Gina Domino said Amanda Lynn has a post. I just lost that. Fuck, man. This thing's so annoying sometimes. Sorry. Has a post for you about Tawanda and Tracy. Oh, God. Let's see. Stupid bitch. Hold on. Not you, Marion, obviously. She's gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Tawanda. You were treated. That was disgusting the way Makeup Mobster treated you. She's such a bitch. Let's see. Stupid lame ass bitch. She's one of the people. Wherever there's a hate video going on about me, there's fucking Mandy Lynn. Holy shit, 300. Oh, is this not her page? Wait a second. What the fuck is that? What's her page? Amanda Lynn? I don't even fucking know. I don't watch her stupid ass. Oh, there she is. Fucking asshole. This girl. No, Makeup Mobster. We are not best friends with Tawanda or Truth. Hold on. Let's just show this. Fuck it. Here we go. These people write the dumbest fucking things. Hold on. Oh, wait. Fuck. I gotta pull it out. Hold on 1 second. I could go for a bowl of ice cream right now. Okay, hold on. Let's see what kind of stupid shit was written. Let's laugh. Where is it? Oh, let me just get that out of there. How's her voice go? No, Makeup Mobster. No, Makeup Mobster. We are not best friends. We are not best friends with Tawanda or Truth. We are human. Yeah, sure. Okay. We are human and have what's called empathy and sympathy. Yeah, bitch. Oh my God, that was funny. Thank you for the laugh. Thank you for the laugh. We have empathy and sympathy. Okay. Yeah. So empathetic that you fucking looked my whole family up, right? Because you were so curious. Fuck you. We seen and heard what your friend Laura said to him. Okay, you see, dude, I feel like I'm reading some fucking, like, some 14-year-old little girl got a hold of her mom's fucking Facebook page, and that's what I'm reading right now. This your friend. We are not best friends with Tawanda. This sounds like a fucking 16-year-old wrote this. No, that's actually too mature. Like maybe 12. We seen and heard what your friend Laura said to them and told them we were sorry. Some of us could set our differences aside when we need to. Well, yeah, I know, Mandolin. You could set it aside when. And why are you watching me, girl? Why are you watching me again? Why are you in my chat? Watching me? Some of us could set our differences aside, especially when it's somebody who hates Laura or is mad at Laura. Oh, wait, sorry, that wasn't written there. It's called being an adult. Says the girl with the Snapchat filter picture. Yes, we have thrown tomatoes and went back and forth, but wrong is wrong. I never agree with someone's child addiction being thrown in their face and someone who loved and supported her being called a drunk. Okay, that's great. I didn't know who said I supported it. I didn't say I supported it either. They aren't falling for anything, and we are not planning anything. That is the kind of statements that keep this shit going. I didn't say you were planning anything. Did I say that? Nope. Just said you were a bunch of vultures. You sound just like Laura. Oh my God. You sound just like an asshole. The one thing that I'm grateful for is you showing your true colors. I know, Amanda, because you're so fucking jealous of me. You have been for so fucking long. You're fucking weird. This girl's on every fucking video that's made about me. She's the first person. Sometimes she's the only person commenting. I will gladly sit and watch as your mask continues to fall off. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. What the fuck? Shut up, you dumb bitch. I don't care what you have to say. Oh, I hate to be mean, but I have no use for that fucking bitch. She's an asshole. Anyway, that was entertaining. She's like, oh, the mask. Get your own fucking sayings, Amanda Lynn. Stop fucking copying everybody. Get an original thought. When you get an original thought in your head, maybe I'll give a shit what you have to say. Maybe. But until then, don't give a fuck. I missed the whole... That got her so mad that she had to make a fucking post about it. So mad. She was so mad over shit that I didn't even say that she had to go and make a post about it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't even understand what the fuck that was about. What was that supposed to accomplish? Thank you, Tiffany. I don't know. I don't know what the whole purpose of that was. And I don't know what she wants from me. She just any opportunity that girl gets to fucking be nasty towards me, she takes it. That's basically what that's about. Because she's unhappy with her own fucking life. So it's not even about me. Because guess what? She doesn't fucking know me. I've never spoken to that bitch. So it's not about me. It's about her and her own fucking issues, her own insecurities in life. Not about me. They really do. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna say probably. I definitely wouldn't have even seen that if somebody didn't fucking point that shit out to me. Because I'm not subscribed to her fucking channel. I don't think I am. Let me see if I am. If I am, well, I'm gonna make sure I unsubscribe. But I don't think I am. I have I would not have even seen that. Not that it would have fucking mattered, because that was like the dumbest shit. That just sounded like something a fucking 14-year-old little girl would write. We are not best friends. We just have hearts. No, you don't, Amanda Lynn. You don't have a fucking heart. You don't have a fucking heart whatsoever. Never. Yeah, you have a fake one, maybe, but you're a pretty nasty person who does some pretty fucking nasty things. Ew, I am subscribed to her. Ugh, unsubscribe. Bye bye. I didn't even know I was subscribed to her. Yuck. Hey, one smart cookie. Yeek. Submobile Grubers. I have big discounts. Yes, my dog needs his nails cut. I can't listen to them. You guys want to hear the craziest thing? We thought all of our fish died, and like the pleco is the one that like sucks all the shit off the windows, the tank, whatever. We thought he ate them because they were like all of a sudden, like, and this was like going back 2 months now, 2 months. We have a fish tank downstairs, and we thought the fish all died, and we were like, what happened? Like, they not only did they all die, but they all fucking disappeared. Their bodies aren't even anywhere. We were like, what the fuck? Shit. So my husband was cleaning the fucking fish tank today, and I had this thing on the back wall. It was like suction cup to the glass. It was like a net that you buy. It's like a plastic mesh, and you tie moss and shit to it, and so it looks like you have like a plant, old plants growing up the wall and shit. My husband took that off. These motherfucking fish were fucking all of a sudden, the 5 fish that we thought were dead were fucking all of a sudden in the tank. My husband's like, what the fuck? He's like, where'd all these fish came from? I'm like, dude, they were probably behind that fucking net. But my fish have got, oh shit. I had that thing secured. I don't know how they got behind it. They must have just, I don't know. Maybe the gravel moved on the bottom. Because I can't see how else they would have got behind this thing. They were living back there for fucking 2 fucking months or more. I don't even know. It could have been more than 2 months. They were living behind this fucking thing. I don't know how they survived back there, but they did. I was like, holy shit. We thought all of our fish died. They were fucking living behind the net. In a very tiny space. Like, I would have thought they would have gotten stressed out eventually and died in that space because it was so tiny, but they fucking lived for 2 months back there. We were like, what the fuck? Our fish, our poor fish. Yeah, Jules, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. It was so crazy. Because that thing's been up there for years, and nobody's ever gotten caught behind it. They did in the beginning, and then I fixed it, and they never went back there again, ever. So I don't know how they even got behind the damn thing. I guess it was like, I don't know, something must have moved, and it must have pushed the net out a little bit in the center, and it fucking they were all fucking living back there. They had their own little fucking house back there. So, or at least they didn't die. I mean, we thought they were dead for a fucking long time. Fish are fucking, they're pretty tough, man. They live through fucking a lot of shit, fish. Even like bugs me out. My goldfish in my pond outside, we don't feed them the whole winter. They just fucking kind of float there. And then they're like, all of a sudden one day in the spring, they just like pop into fucking action. It's the weirdest thing. Yes, and now they're all back together. I wonder how long. I mean, they had to be back there for like 2 months. We just thought they died, and we had plants growing in there, so you couldn't see the back. We couldn't see where they were because there was plants all over it. So, they just lived in the little fucking net area. So weird. Sarah, we had a little Japanese people always have the nicest skin. They really do. My aunt's Japanese. Her mom was like so cute. She was like this little tiny skinny Japanese woman, but like when she was older she looked great because her skin always was nice. It always looked nice. My grandmother too, but she's not Japanese. My grandmother has like the most amazing fucking skin I've ever seen on an old woman. Her skin is so smooth, it's so soft. She has like, obviously it's saggy a little bit, but her face looks so like nice and smooth. Her how like a lot of old people, like their arms look dry and shit. Like they get those like dry patches and those old age spots on their arms. She has nothing. Her skin is like so clear. My mom got that shit on her, even like in her, I guess like in her 50s and 60s. It was probably from like, those liver spots they call them. My grandmother doesn't have any of that shit on her body. It's fucking crazy. She has like the nicest skin ever. Hey, soldier photos. In Korea, the women are ageless. South Korea or North Korea? Yeah, Ballet Beach. She's 100% Italian. She's Sicilian, so she's got the darker skin. I want to try some Korean beauty products. They're like all the rage these days. K Beauty. Now North Korea. I watched this whole thing on here because like K Beauty's huge in Korea. Huge. Like it's a $1 billion industry. And so the North Koreans, wanted to compete with it, but women aren't really allowed to wear fucking makeup there. It was kind of cool. It was what the fuck? I think it was on Vice, the Vice channel on here. They were telling a story about this girl who used to smuggle makeup into South Korea, from South Korea into North Korea. And I didn't even know half this shit. Like in North Korea, the women have to wear their hair a certain way. There's only like when you go to the salon, there's like I don't know, maybe like 10 different hairstyles you get to pick from, and they're all like way fucking outdated. Way outdated. And what do you mean K Beauty is like 25 steps? You mean like they have a lot of different products? But yeah, they went in there and they have to pick out the same fucking hairstyles, and they're like so outdated looking. They look like they're from like the 60s or some shit. And that's all they can wear. It's fucking crazy. I can't believe that still even exists in the world we live in today. How there's still fucking communist countries, and it's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ooh, tequila sunrise. Ooh, who's got fucking years ago? And oh, look at a turtle. Is that a turtle, Susan? Turtle. Years ago, when Ariel was around 5 years, she had 2 hermit crabs, Donald and Thomas. We thought one died, flushed them, he came back up. Oh my god. No way. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that's so funny. He swam, he's like, no. Aw. That's so funny. Could you imagine? Good for him. Fucking coming all the way back up there. Turtle. My son wanted a turtle, but the guy at the fucking pet store talked me out of it. I didn't know this. They're not allowed to sell, like, turtles have to be. New York has the most annoying fucking laws. I swear to God. Turtles have to be a certain size here. You can't get like a little one. They have to be. I think they have to be like bigger than your hand. I don't know. It's so stupid. So I was like, the guy's showing me the turtles in the store, and these things are like huge. Like, I'm like, I'm not fucking. He's like, they're messy, they smell, and they're huge. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want the turtles. I wanted a little baby turtle, like a tiny one. I didn't want one like that was like huge, like the size of my fucking foot. I would be in heaven. I love that stuff. Lizards freak me out. You should be able to find open nail salon right now. They're still closed. Yeah. Yep. You might be SOL. Shit out of luck. I heard that it was on the news that the North Korean dictator died. Really? Happy. Get out of here. What the fuck's his name again? Oh, let me see. I didn't hear that. I don't know if he has another son to take his spot. What is it? Kim Young, Kim Dong, Kim whatever, Kim Ung. Wait, what is it? Kim Jong. Yeah, Kim Jong Un. Is that it? Man. Amid mountain speculation, South Korea says Kim Jong Un is alive and well. That sucks. His hairstyle is fucking so funny. Yeah. I was like, remember with Fidel Castro, they kept saying he was dead, and then like he wasn't a million times, and then he finally died. It seems like the same thing is kind of going on there. The sister would take powers. She's worse. Who? It's best he stays alive. Why? We don't want him alive. Well, yeah, then again, you never know. He loves Dennis Rodman. He does. They're good friends. I didn't know that. I was watching. I don't know. I don't even know. I watched this documentary about Dennis Rodman recently. What a fucking weirdo. it's crazy because, like, during the 90s when he was big, it just looked weird from the outside. What he was doing at that time was weird. It was like it stood out. He looked like a crazy person. When you think about how many people are just like him nowadays, that it's not even weird anymore that he would blend into society. But back then it was fucking weird for a man to dress the way he did, and the hairstyles and the crazy color hair. And he was like stood out with the tattoos and everything. Rodman is a freak. Didn't he go out with Matt? Yes, he did. He dated Madonna for a short period of time. Our luck, Dennis has the coded missiles. Well, yeah, that's why you don't want to have fucking. They have tons of nuclear weapons. You don't want that shit fucking getting out. My husband read this thing the other day. Oh yeah, Carmen Electra. That's right. What does she look like nowadays? Let's see what she looks like. Carmen Electra. I forgot she even fucking existed. She probably looks good. I'm sure she looks fucking great. Has tons of fucking plastic surgery. Yada yada yada. Yep, still looks great. Can't even tell. Doesn't even look like she fucking aged. Hold on. What the fuck? Some people are just born blessed, man. Where'd her picture go? There it is. There it is. Holy shit. She like really hasn't aged at all. She still looks really good. She's gorgeous. Hold on. I remember all the fucking guys loved her when I was younger. She was like the fucking shit back in the fucking 90s. Carmen Electra. Where is she? Hold on. Look, this picture was taken 5 days ago. Fucking A. Is that really from 5 days ago? She looks really good. She really doesn't look like she changed at all. She also doesn't look like she had tons of fucking plastic surgery and fillers done either, which is amazing because most people in Hollywood do that. Wow. That's from 1 day ago. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Good for her. Good for her. Mandy, I don't look like Carmen Electra. Fuck. I would rather look like her than me. You girls are happy. She ain't. She's happy. Maybe not. Who knows? She's pretty though. She looks gorgeous. Has anyone seen Hustlers with J-Lo? No, I never saw that. Emma's still looking good even for his age. Who, Eminem? Carmen ain't happy. I don't know. I don't know much about her, Ben. I don't know if she's what her life is like now. I watch RHOOC. What's that? Oh, wait, let me guess. Real Housewives of Orange County. There you go. I did it. I'm so despondent about everything. Everything goes totally wrong. There's no escape from this hole here. I feel drained. So far, I haven't found a real purpose. What's going on, Maddie? What do you mean? Do you just feeling it because of the COVID thing, or you have something going on in life? Because I know how that feels. Sometimes life just feels like that, and there's no real reason for it. I always thought Connor was an attractive woman, but not extremely. I'm a more a Salma Hayek attractive woman. Yeah, she's gorgeous too. She really is. I have 1 second. I have to Google. Some of these women though, they like what's her face? Courtney Cox, like ruined her fucking face. Ugh, she looks terrible now. I think she's married to a woman now. What? Carmen Electra? No way. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Holy shit. I forgot she even fucking existed. Cookie, speaking of gorgeous. Oh, yeah, I know. Look at one smart cookie. Speaking of gorgeous is right. It's okay to stay in bed even if you lay in bed 2 days and get up for one. Aw, I hate to hear people are feeling down. It's very easy to happen, especially right now. Some people are feeling like Sometimes I'm afraid to get up in the morning. There's nothing to get up for. Maddie, there's always something to get up for. Somebody, I know that there has to be somebody in your family that cares a great deal about you and wants, needs you and wants you around. So there's always someone or something to get up for. Right now, I know it feels probably that way because, it's hard right now, but you'll get through it. You'll get through it. Just take it one day at a time. And if you can talk to somebody, if you could afford to talk to somebody or, right now a lot of doctors are doing online appointments. You could get in touch with somebody if you have health insurance. Well, we all have a purpose in life, though. We really do. Sometimes it just takes time to find it. It takes time. That's all. Maddie, now is the time for setting goals. Hold on, let me read that. That's good advice right there. Find a hobby, create something. You know what, Maddie, when I went through my little depression thing, I just kept telling myself, yeah, don't talk to a life coach, especially one on here. I just kept telling myself, like, things are going to get better. But they're not going to get better by me laying here. I have to push myself up. I have to get myself out of bed, take a shower, even just go out, just take a drive in your car or take a walk or something, because exercise could definitely help you feel better, just walking around and stuff. But, don't overwhelm yourself, one thing at a time, and you'll get through it. In our state, usually during the news, there are call numbers at the bottom to call for depression, especially now because of COVID. Yeah, it can get, imagine people who live by themselves or they don't have kids or, whatever, their jobs. I can very easily see people getting depressed and stressed out right now because it's hard. It's very hard right now. It's not, it's hard to be stuck in your house all the time and looking at the same things. Last night when I went to 7-Eleven and I took a ride, like I just took a ride down the road and turned around and came back just to, like, I don't know, change my scenery for a minute. Like, every time I go to 7-Eleven now, I just sit there in the parking lot for a couple of minutes, just like hanging out because I'm like, I'm not in my house. It sucks. Especially for people who are normally on the move and they're busy. I miss going to hockey and watching my son play hockey. It's not easy. This shit is not easy. Hold on, can somebody grab We Only Have One Life's link so that we could post it? Going for a ride. Yeah. I mean, just anything. Talk to your neighbor, call your friend, FaceTime with somebody, just so you can see another person. I can imagine people that feel alone feeling, depressed during this time because it's not an easy thing to deal with. If you watch a few past lives from Friday, there is no excuse for the vile, horrible things that were said. Who's that, Debbie? I hate my neighbor. He's oh my god. I like my neighbors. Thank God. I like all my neighbors. There's really nobody that I dislike except this one old lady, but she's old, so I don't get mad at her. But she fucking, I don't know. She just fucking mean mugs us all the time. She scares me a little bit. I will think the world of all you guys. Aw. I have a neighbor that I can't get away from her. Oh, ballet baby live next door to Gladys Kravitz, who's like all up in your business. If you've got elderly neighbors, check up on them. I've sort of adopted one lady who lives alone. She's 81. I stay a distance and visit, and I drop things off. Aw. I should check on that older woman. We piled all her kitty toys up in one place and a standing guard over them. Aw. Why can't I find her channel? Oh, I think Marianne got it. Thank you, Marianne. Yeah, YouTube did us real freaking dirty. Oh shit, I have that stupid thing. I should have got it myself. Sucks. Yesterday, I was trying to find a link and I had to fucking log on to my computer. It's the only place I could get them. She'll never be without toilet paper unless I am. I have to go out tomorrow. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to it. It's really like torture, especially for me. My nose is always fucking clogged from my allergies, and breathing in those masks is like hell. Ugh. It is whack. It's getting old. It's like, all right, enough already. Enough. Anyway, I paid 56. Holy shit, Sarah. 56 for 30 double rolls. Where'd you order them from? Could you imagine? That's like, talk about price gouging. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, don't worry. We got it, Jules. A gratitude journal is something like this. Hold on. Let me just go back up there. I hope she didn't leave, Maddie. Maddie C. Is she still here? Or am I missing her comments? Hold on a second. Gratitude journal is something like this. You use the word glad, something you were grateful for, something you learned that day, a thing you have achieved, something that delighted you. Oh, that's a good idea. I always found writing in a journal helped me. Always. You'll get through, Maddie. If you need to talk to somebody, you could email me. My email's in the About Me section if you ever need anybody to vent to or talk to. Because life gets hard sometimes. It just does. That's a good question. Do you belong to a church? My daughter still has a sheet limit, 5 sheets, Missy. Oh God, Sarah, you would kill my son. He went to the bathroom today. I go upstairs. He first of all clogged the freaking toilet. He uses so much toilet paper. I'm like, I keep telling him, stop using that much. Like, there's no need. He like literally makes these like giant baseballs. They look like softballs. I'm like, what are you fucking doing with this shit? You know, it's bad when I'm letting my kid wipe her paintbrushes on a real towel. Yeah, well, we all have to do that. I went and bought, I hate dish towels. I absolutely hate fucking dish towels because they always fall on the fucking floor in my house. I don't know why. My dog fucking knocks them off. Or my son. I don't know. Somebody does. Somebody always knocks it off the fucking thing. And I'm constantly picking it up off the floor. And it drives me crazy. So but you know, because we can't get paper towels that easily, I bought a whole bunch of dish towels. And I've been using those. And I also bought what the fuck are those things? I don't know. They're like paper towel. They're kind of like blue. You could clean windows and shit with them. They look like thin paper towels, but they're not paper. I don't know. I can't explain them, but I bought those because you could reuse them a bunch of times. Use them for everything, and it's not a big loss of time. Exactly. The microfibers are good too. They always get ours wet in the sink now. It's such a pain in the ass. It really is. I ordered 50 of those masks too, like the ones that go behind your ears. I don't know. I finally found them on fucking Amazon. The surgical ones. I have the N95 masks, but they're so, I don't know. I don't like them. My store has sanitizer. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cheryl, we haven't had like anything here. Anything. Yeah, the shop towels from Home Depot. You can get those too. They're expensive, but if they're better than nothing. I can't wear a mask. Why not, Bally, babe? Here you have to. You can't even go in certain stores if you don't have one on. Like 7-Elevens have like a huge sign, please wear a mask. I just like the other ones are easier to get on and off, so I ordered the ones that go behind your ears. Fergs, I still have my journals too. I have boxes and boxes of them. In fact, that might be what's in the FedEx box, partially. That stinks, They have a ton of free courses online, lots of topics. Oh, that's a good idea, mac and cheese. That's a great idea. What is that? I like to I know I've been like I ordered a new camera lens and I'm like, just to, like I don't know, find something to do. I make jewelry. I was actually just looking at this book here. I was like, I should try actually doing that since I can't go to my fucking classes. Mega Master was so dramatic. Wait, what was so dramatic? Here you get fined without a mask. Wait, BL was so dramatic. What was that, B Fergs? I missed that. If you cannot find Lysol, get yellow Listerine. Listerine was originally a surgical anesthetic, disinfected. Interesting. I was speed walking the other night, exercise, and had the N95. All of a sudden, I couldn't breathe. Be careful with those masks. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't know if you need them if you're outdoors walking around. I guess I don't know. I heard they could fine you $1,000 without a mask. I told you guys the other day, this girl got fucking arrested. This girl that I followed on Instagram, she got arrested because she went to Hawaii and was freaking supposed to go into like a 2-week quarantine. And she like gave them a fake address and then people online reported her. And so she had to end up going into jail. Fucking idiot. The girl's an idiot, but you get the PayPal links from creators' channels. Beaches are opening. Here where I live, you can't go into establishments. Yeah, here too, Tiffany. They'll tell you, this sounds so dumb. It's so someone paint rocks, arrange them. I just lost that. I watched videos on YouTube and had a crochet mask with pockets for me. I haven't brought my son out. My son hasn't been out in fucking over a month. I'm not bringing him to any stores because I forget it. I'll be having a heart attack with him. There's no point. He doesn't need to come. My husband's home, and I don't need to bring him to the store with me. I watched how 2 videos learned. Hold on, I just missed somebody's comment. Now I can't find it. Where would we have been through without our diaries? Oh yeah, mine. I have a lot of them. I'd probably be. Oh God, I should read one. We should do that one day. Oh, you were so dramatic. Yeah, me too, B Fergs. Everything was like the worst. The end of the world. It's like my friend did something. Fucking. Oh shit. I would love to go back and read my journals like now and see like what were my problems in, high school compared to like what they are now, what they, when life was simple. What did I think was a fucking problem? I always tell my son like when he cries over dumb shit. I'm like, I don't tell him. I think in my head, I'm like, dude, if you're crying over this, just wait. Just wait. Life gets so much harder. Gets so much harder. All those problems seem so major. They really did. It's like crazy. Surgical locations. Interesting. All right, guys. I think I'm going to hit the hay in a couple minutes. I'm getting tired. I got to start getting to bed earlier. I'm in this really bad habit of staying up until like fucking 3 a.m. And I can't keep doing that. So we're going to call it a night, try to get my ass settled, eat my ice cream, and go to bed. But I hope everybody has a good week sitting home, staring at the walls. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to go take a little siesta until tomorrow. Siesta. It's a little more than siesta. But anyway, B-Fregs, you and me both, girl. All right. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a good night. And if anybody ever needs to talk, reach out to me. I'm here. All right, guys. See you soon.